Guys, welcome to this channel. In today's video I want to show you guys how to make the Korean seaweed soup. You know that on a table during the birthday in Korea and South Korea, there's something that is important that has to be on the table with the cake, you know, as seen in Korean drama, is the Korean seaweed soup. So that's what I'm going to be making today. You know when they sing say chuka hachida, say chuka hachida, sarane say chuka hachida. So yeah, birthday, I love birthday. So guys, let's jump right into the video of making the Korean seaweed soup. So guys, I'm going to share with you the ingredients that I need to make the Korean seaweed soup. I'm going to show you and then I'm going to take it closer for you to see the screen and to see the ingredients. So the first on my list is Korean seaweed soup. So I have two types of Korean seaweed soup with me. I have the shredded Korean seaweed soup in a plastic, and then I have like the Korean seaweed sheet, the small sheet. Okay, and then I also have this is the Korean soy sauce. Okay, I have my garlic powder, and then I also have my sesame oil. Okay, and I have my my black pepper, which is my black pepper, and then I have my salt. Okay, and then I have my beef, my fresh beef. So guys, let's jump right into making this food. So guys, I'm going to be showing you the whole procedure. This is my seaweed sheet, so I'm just going to take some sheet and I'm going to like put it in a bowl. So this is the sheet, this is how it looks like. And yeah, so after putting certain amount of sheets in the bowl, I go ahead and bring out my shredded Korean seaweed. So this is my shredded Korean seaweed. It's not compulsory to use it, but since I have it, I'm going to make use of it. So now that I've put in the two in the bowl, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add water to it. So this is my measuring cup. I'm just going to add like two of it in or three of it in my bowl so that it can soften the seaweed sheets and the seaweed generally. Okay, so after adding water to it, to the dried seaweed, I'll go ahead to like keep it one side so that I can go to the next step. So the next step is our meat. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to garnish our meat with some of the ingredients that we have on the table. So now that I've picked the amount of meat I'm going to use, this is black pepper. I'm going to add black pepper. It can be a pinch, it can be like small, but the whole point is to add black pepper. That is my measuring spoon, 1/8. So I add that into the meat, the beef, and then after adding that, I'll go ahead to add salt. Okay, so you can like use 1/8 teaspoon to add the salt, as you can see me do. So while I add the salt inside, I'm going to stir it. So the whole point of doing this is to like garnish the meat and to leave it, let it absorb the ingredients that I have garnished with it. Okay, so you have to mix it properly so that the ingredients can mix with it. So I'm going to keep that one side. Let me just show you my other ingredient. That's soy sauce, and that is garlic, and this is sesame oil. Okay, so that is my seaweed, in case you missed it at the beginning. This is my shredded seaweed. Okay, so now this is my black pepper. I already added it into the meat. Okay, and that is my salt. I already added to meat. So the next step is to put our fry pan on fire, or your pot, any option is fine. Me, I'm using my frying pan. So while you put it on the fire, you are going to measure a certain amount of sesame oil. So we're going to be using 1 tablespoon of sesame oil for the frying. Okay, so 1 tablespoon is what we'll use for the sesame oil. We can see that it's not full. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do it in 2 steps. Yeah, so I'm going to, instead of frying the meat first and then putting the seaweed, because of the meat is still strong here in Nigeria, meat is a bit strong, I'm just going to first do the seaweed first. So after adding 1 half tablespoon of sesame oil, I'll go ahead to add my dried seaweed, which you can see me do. So I'll add the dried seaweed sheet first, and I'm going to also add the shredded seaweed for it to fry a little. So after it, after adding it, allow it to boil a little. Don't let it stay long on the fire. Okay, so after adding my seaweed sheet, I'll go ahead to add my shredded seaweed, and I'm going to stir it. Okay, so the two can mix properly. So after stirring it, I'll go ahead to add these spices. Okay, so I'm going to be adding my soy sauce next. I'm going to be adding half, that's half tablespoon of soy sauce. You can see that my measurement spoon. So yeah, I add it in and I stir it properly. So the next I'm going to add is 1 tsp, that's 1 teaspoon of garlic. So you can use either your clove garlic, but because I don't have like clove garlic, I'm going to make use of dried garlic, like powder garlic. So this is 1 teaspoon of my powdered garlic. Okay, so I'm just going to add it in it, as you can see me do. So after adding it, I'm going to like stir it together so that it can mix properly. So I'll keep that aside, and I'm going to do the beef. So the reason why I'm not doing these two together is because of it is strong. My beef is like fresh and it's very strong. So that is half tablespoon of sesame oil. So I'm supposed to use 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. So I'd use the first half to fry the seaweed, to cook the seaweed. So I'm using the second half to fry the meat. So that's 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. So after adding the 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, I'm going to allow it to like fry a little to get hot. So I'm going to stir it to fill the pot, the pan. Then after doing that, that is our garnished beef. So I'm just going to add it to the fry pan for it to fry, as you can see me do. Remember to always stir so that one side doesn't get overcooked or one side doesn't get too soft. Okay,
Your heart is what it is. You stood and they're always there and back. Whoa. I don't know what it is.
so now that I have done the meat, okay, I'm just going to add it into the seaweed that I had kept before. So after adding it, I'm going to stir it properly so that it can mix with the seaweed. And yeah, that is what I'm doing now. You can see, make sure you stir it properly, you mix it well, because of inside the seaweed we have garlic, we have our soy sauce, we have our sesame oil, to mention a few. So you stir it until it's properly mixed. So the next step after stirring it and making sure it's mixed properly is to add water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my measuring cup and the amount of water I'm going to use. So I'm going to be using 2 cups of water. Okay, so this is 1 cup of water. I'm going to add 1 cup of water, and I'm going to stir it first to mix. While I stir it to mix, I'm going to add the second cup of water, and then I'm going to cover it for it to boil for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so this is my second cup of water, and yeah. So guys, our seaweed soup is ready. I'm super excited. I can't wait to like try it out with you guys. This is what it looks like. It's very nice. It looks like Nigerian pepper soup, guys. Like when I was ready, I was like, this is Nigerian pepper soup now. It's just that here we're using seaweed instead of using like different Nigerian spices. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Do remember to like, to share, to subscribe, turn on the notification button, and I'll see you in another video. Have an amazing time, guys. Say chuka Say 축하합니다. 사랑해, say 축하. Say 축하합니다. Remember when you cook this soup, you make sure you give it to somebody on their birthday. My brother's birthday is why I'm cooking this soup. So it's a sign of love. Happy birthday to everybody having birthday, and to those who want to try out the seaweed soup, I hope you try it out. I'll see you guys later. Bye.